You need to stop separating strength and hypertrophy. Most people think that for strength, you need to do 1 to 6 reps, rest 3 to 5 minutes, and for hypertrophy, 8 to 15 reps, 1 to 2 minute rest. And let me tell you now, this is wrong. And why do people think they're different? Well, because they think heavy weights means strength. Because you're doing big weights, well, that means you're training for strength. And when you do high reps, you have the pump, the burn, you're burning the muscles. This means muscle growth. But no, strength and muscle are interlinked. The more muscle you build, the greater your strength potential. The stronger you become, the more force you can expose your muscles to. And this leads to more muscle that you will be able to build. So they feed each other, they are not the opposites. I hope this was clear for you to understand. Muscle growth and strength work together. They are not separate things. So don't fall for this thing of low reps will build your strength and you will not build muscle, and high reps will build you only muscle and you will not build strength. They're interlinked. If you enjoyed the video till now, you may also get my muscle building mastery guide. It's free. Here you're gonna have everything I'm talking in this video and also training program examples that you can follow, how to choose the best exercises for you, how to progress, and you can literally just copy paste the structure of the workout program and apply into your program. And also, if you want one-on-one help, you can go in the description below. I'll be glad to help you out. And if we work together for 30 days and you don't see results, I'll give you a full refund. So the big question, how many reps should you do? The rep range matters much less than the effort. What is important here is effort, meaning training close to failure, high mechanical tension, progressive overload over time. When you do low reps, you have some advantages, which is easier to produce high force, which is a main driving factor of muscle growth. Less muscle burn, which is a good thing if you truly want to push to mechanical failure. Because if your muscles are burning, the chances of you pushing to your truly mechanical failure is less, because the pain will not allow you to get to the failure. Less cardiovascular limitations. And a good example would be a 4-rep squat to failure versus a 12-rep squat to failure. The chances of you hitting mechanical failure with 4 reps is way bigger than 12 reps. Most of the time, for you to achieve failure, mechanical failure in the squat with high reps, it's low. Most of the time, it will be your cardio. You will fail because of your cardio, not because of your muscles. And this is a big difference here. And for you to maximize muscle growth, you want mechanical failure. You want to be close to failure. Less mental fatigue, the same thing with squats. 4 reps, high intensity, 1 rep in reserve will be different from 12. You have this mental fatigue. You start thinking, you start miscounting, you start breathing heavy. All of these things will influence how close you can push to failure. And it's easier to know when you fail. And with high reps, there are some advantages too, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate. More practice with the movement. If you're learning the movement, the more reps you do, the better for you to learn it. Better for learning the technique with example, squat or bench press, pull-ups, whatever it is. More opportunities to feel what true failure is. This means what is to be exhausted, feel the muscles burning. To achieve cardiovascular failure, muscle failure, you will feel what is true failure. And this, I think, is important because it builds some mental calluses, which can help you push into true failure. Not being scared to push to failure. Can be easier on the joints with some exercises. More muscle burn, which is a disadvantage, like I said. More cardiovascular fatigue and more mental fatigue, which can be a disadvantage if your focus is strength and muscle. So the real goal should be, am I getting stronger every month, every week? Am I progressing every week? Meaning doing more reps, doing the same weight, same reps with easier RPE, doing more weight. All of this is also progress. Am I pushing close enough to failure? Can I recover and repeat it? These are the things you should be focusing on for long-term progression, strength, and muscle. What makes the body adapt? Well, you need to give your body more demand. If you don't give your body more demand, it will not grow. This is the problem with a lot of guys. they give the body the same stimulus, the same reps, same sets, same weight month after month. And your body has no reason to grow if you're not giving it more demand. And you give your body more demand by pushing, by producing more force. It requires force to give to have that stimulus to say, okay, it's now time to grow. And this will lead to adaptation and growth. This is how you basically build muscle and strength in easy words. I'd say easy words. Why people confuse pump with growth? People think that to building muscle means pump, burn, sweat, and soreness. But this has nothing to do with muscle growth. What actually happens, what actually builds muscle, is performing well every single session. Meaning doing the proper form, doing the right set, right rep, right weight, training close to failure, being able to produce as much force as possible. And this also has a lot to do with the exercise selection. There are some exercises that will allow you to produce more force, which is good for mechanical tension, which is good for muscle growth and strength and progression over time. And this is what will lead to muscle growth. That easy. You don't need to feel the pump, you don't need to feel the sore, you don't need to feel pain, you don't need to be out of breath to build muscle. Most people watch bodybuilders training and they see them doing these crazy workouts, doing a lot of exercises, a lot of reps, pushing to failure, sometimes throwing up in the training, but this is not how you do it. And don't try to copy people who are on steroids. Why stronger people are usually more muscular? Because they chase strength. And strength is not just big weights and lifting for 1, 2, 3 reps. No, strength is a combination of things like muscle, technique, motor unit recruitment, and skill. Strength is also a skill. You need to practice it. And this is what I believe strength is. And this is what you should be chasing for more muscle and strength. Because this will force you to have the good technique, choose the right exercises, train your central nervous system, train you to recruit more motor units, which will allow you to produce more force and consequently more stimulus, and later on more muscle growth. And the more you practice the movement, the better you get at it, the stronger you get at it, and the more strength potential and muscle potential you'll have. And combining this with years of increasing force production, you'll have years of muscle growth and massive physiques. Now, what should you actually chase? The big question here. Not the pump, not the sweat, not the soreness, not exhaustion. Better performance, more reps, more weight, better technique, better control. This is all you need to do to build muscle long-term, get stronger. And if you need help with this, you don't know how to structure your program, you don't know how to progress, you don't know which exercises are the best for you, you don't know if your technique is good or not, you don't know how to progress week after week, month after month, or you're stuck. You've been training for a long time, you're stuck, you don't know how to progress, your physics not changing, your strength is not going up, you can go in the description below, book a call, I'll be glad to help you out. And if we work together for 30 days and you don't see results, I'll give you a full refund. That's it. See you all in the next video.